Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, scholars and dignitaries, welcome to another episode. Welcome to my world. Hello friends. So just when we think that the drug problem is the worst it's ever been, along comes yet a new drug with even more terrifying effects. We are our own worst enemy, and in the name of profit and greed, we continue to destroy our brothers and sisters. So, what is this all about? Well, as most people in healthcare and law enforcement know, we have an opioid problem, a series of narcotics which can have serious and deadly effects for users. There were an estimated 107,600 drug overdose deaths in the U.S. in 2021, according to new data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The death rate is the highest on record for overdose fatalities, and it was up 15% from the 2020 rate. And, as of this writing, we're on track to meet, if not exceed, that number. A big part of that reason is fentanyl, a synthetic opioid that could be 50 to 100 times more powerful than morphine or heroin and strikes unsuspecting victims before they even know what hit them. So, drugs are pouring in from all over the world. Recently, the Drug Enforcement Agency conducted a series of drug busts across the nation and recovered illegal fentanyl being distributed through 18 states. And that tops a 2018 drug bust, the largest ever, that recovered enough fentanyl that could kill 26 million people. Police recovered enough fentanyl in one city alone to kill 10 million people. Police in L.A., in a drug raid, recovered money, guns, and enough fentanyl to kill 500,000 people. And most recently, police in Florida arrested a gang member with enough fentanyl to kill 200,000 people. And here's the main issue. Only 2 milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal depending upon a person's body size, tolerance, and past usage. Meanwhile, the Drug Enforcement Agency found that fentanyl pills range anywhere from 0.02 to 5.1 milligrams. In other words, more than twice the lethal dose of fentanyl per tablet. In fact, 42% of pills tested for fentanyl contained at least 2 milligrams of fentanyl, again, considered a potentially lethal dose. And now we have a new trend, rainbow fentanyl. And this trend appears to be a new method used by drug cartels to sell highly addictive and potentially deadly fentanyl in a way that's made to look like candy to appeal to children and young people. Again, they're targeting young people. According to Ann Milligram, the administrator for the Federal Drug Enforcement Agency, quote, rainbow fentanyl are fentanyl pills and powder that come in a variety of bright colors, shapes, and sizes, and it's a deliberate effort by drug traffickers to drive addiction amongst kids and young adults. Accordingly, the DEA is working relentlessly to stop the production and trafficking of rainbow fentanyl and to defeat the Mexican drug cartels that are responsible for the majority of the fentanyl that is being trafficked in the United States. And again, one of the normal findings is that without laboratory testing, there is no way to know how much fentanyl is concentrated in any pill or powder consumed. In other words, you really may be getting a lethal dose of one of the deadliest drugs in the country. This is truly alarming. And even worse, fentanyl causes a very strong addiction, one from which few actually escape. Hey, be safe, be well, and don't even think about using any drugs, even the so-called soft drugs. It can start you down a life path of misery and tragedy that quickly spirals into a no-win situation for everyone. And may God bless you and your family.